I hope you guys enjoy frying up some eggs, because with this deck, we're cooking up some breakfast. The main reason why I call this Breakfast Paladin is because I don't want it to be confused with Secret Paladin, which in my opinion has kind of like just completely dropped off in its power level. I believe that if you want to play Paladin to its best capabilities, then you should play this mid-range style of deck that has a lot of sticky minions and death rattles, and just always is threatening damage no matter what your opponent aims to do. So let me go ahead and break down this deck for you, because I had a 75% win rate over the course of like about 80 games with this deck. So trust me when I tell you that this deck is probably the best deck in Hearthstone right now. So I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say that Crabrider is the main reason why we win with this deck, but we don't always need the Wind Fury damage in order to win, because we have plenty of ways of buffing minions in our deck. We have Conviction, which is just broken at all periods of the game. Hand of Adal is great in early game and for mid game to give you some kind of draw if you need it, but the real players here are Blessing of Kings and to a greater extent, Blessing of Authority. I can't tell you how many times I've just played a turn 6 9/9 with the help of Knight of Anointment, just because this card just feeds Blessing of Authority right to your hand. And the best part about this is that you can just literally play it on any minion. And so imagine if it's turn 7, you're falling behind on the board a little bit, and then you just play Crabrider into Blessing of Authority. You really don't care that the minion's not hitting face. You already have a 9/12 Murloc that's trading into anything on the board. I'm pretty sure that the Murloc is going to survive those 2 attacks no matter what you hit, unless you're playing like another Paladin that's making like a really thick minion. But this deck just has so many different ways of being played, and a lot of ways of just sticking onto the board, that people tend to under-evaluate the boards that you present. So once you buff the minion on the field and suddenly it doesn't get taken care of, it just storm rules the game for you. The mulligan of this deck is pretty straightforward. All you really want to do in the early stages of the game is just to have a minion that can potentially be buffed in the beginning. So obviously we already know this with like, if you have coin, you can coin Crabrider and Hand of Adal, but if you don't have coin, then you just have 1 drop into Hand of Adal. But the biggest thing about this deck is if you don't have that curve, then you at least have sticky minions that are hard to remove. So when turn 4 comes around and you end up like top decking Blessing of Kings, or maybe you draw something out of Knight of the Anointment, it's just really easy in order to stick the minions. So like a Nerubian Egg, really good example. Murmagurgle, really good example. So I would suggest keeping like Righteous Protectors, keeping Hand of Adal if you have something to immediately play it on turn 2. You always keep Knight of Anointment, and I would actually say that keeping Underlight Angling Rod is also a very good move, because this deck is very reminiscent of old mid-range style Paladins, and every single one of those Paladins had like a weapon they could jam on turn 3. And the best part about this weapon is that not only are you getting minions from it, but it's just doing exactly what weapons you want to do, and just removing your own tempo while you get to build up your own. So usually having that, especially against a mid-range mirror, is extremely important, and I think in every single one of the games that you will see up ahead, if I ever had the Underlight Angling Rod, I always kept it in my mulligan. I know I talked about the stats just a little bit, but here's the full stats in all of their glory. I had a 74% win rate with this deck, and when I started my stream yesterday, I had an 80% win rate. So I ended up taking a few L's just because I ended up misplaying on stream, but trust me, this deck is just super broken if you play it properly. Like I said earlier, I had an 80% win rate at one point with this deck, and it's just massively powerful. I truly believe that you guys could take this deck and climb up to any rank that you're looking to right now, because I ended up taking this deck from, I believe, D2, so Diamond 2, and then I entered Legend around the 11k mark, and now currently I am sitting in top 2000 Legend with only playing this deck. I think that this deck may need a little bit of optimization in order to be perfect, but really this deck is really good against the general meta. So if you're looking to go from like Diamond to Legend, I think that you'll have a great matchup widespread if you do decide to pick up this deck. I have left plenty of games against a lot of different classes, so that way you guys can kind of understand just how versatile this deck is. And if you guys saw the stats earlier, we literally didn't have a negative win rate against any class. But I would say our biggest weakness is probably Spell Mage, only because of how good the Incanter's flow can be in that deck, and how just you have so much mana cheating that you really can't stop what they're doing, especially if they have, like all the card draw in the world. So I'd say that if you're struggling with Mage in this deck, maybe you could make this deck a little bit more aggressive. But if you're seeing like Priests and Warlocks, then suddenly Moonfang and Karen actually carry those matchups tremendously because Moonfang actually works really well if you're able to get any kind of buff onto it. And the Karen is just a fancier egg, let's just be honest. It's just on the field, so that way if your opponent like plays a Flame Strike or plays like a Twisting Nether or something like that, then you still have a minion on the field. And like I said at the beginning of this video, this deck is all about making sticky boards that your opponent cannot clear and then using that to actually kill them with buffs. Last but not least, you will notice that we have a very large curve at the bottom of the deck with the Blessing of Authorities, Moonfangs, Karen, Hammer of the Naru, and Alexstrasza the Lifebender. This is just to give the deck a little bit more of a chance in the late game in case you fight like Priest and Warlock. Warlock can be kind of annoying with like Hysteria and like same thing with Priest, unfortunately. But since you have plenty of minions that get such a massive buff out of the spells that you have in this deck, it just makes sense to run them because they stay on the field. Moonfang, like I said earlier, really great with buffs, but Alexstrasza is actually a great way in order to seal off some of these games because a lot of people don't see the Alexstrasza coming because usually when they see Paladin, they assume secrets, but now that people are starting to realize the power of mid-range Paladin, Alexstrasza still takes people off guard, and most of the time, people do not play around her. And the best way to think about it is, it's literally just a Ragnaros that you can fire to the face if you just need that last bit of 8 damage. So I would say that Alexstrasza is definitely a card that you want to run this deck, plus you get it for free in the core set. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this take on Breakfast Paladin. This is probably like the first deck in a while that I've played to this extent, so if you guys have any questions about Mulligan or about certain specific situations, then feel free to leave a question down in the comments below, and I'll quickly get back to you guys as soon as I can. Because I absolutely love this deck, and I'm going to do everything I can in order to maybe hit top 1,000 with it just as a personal goal, but I believe now that I've climbed with a pretty effective win rate, I'm going to get that 11-star bonus, so hopefully you guys can do the same if you also pick up this deck. And if you guys are impressed by this climb, feel free to like and to subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to be notified about any other uploads we may happen to have. The deck code is down below for anyone who wants to try out the archetype, and if you ever want to catch these clips live, we stream at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. I hope you guys enjoy cooking up a massive win rate for breakfast, and we'll see you for the next video. But I decided to stream today because I didn't stream yesterday, and I've been doing casting this weekend. So, yeah, I've had to kind of change up my schedule just a wee bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 to 8 Eastern. But my schedule might be changing in terms of like getting more stream time with my move coming up. Because once I move, I'm like, I'll be taking the summer break. I'll be able to like really focus on content creation. All right, this is actually kind of scary. I am not gonna lie, this is very scary. But I have to tempo the Crabrider in good faith. Okay, so he doesn't have a clear for it. DeCrabs MTG, thank you so much for that follow, man. Good to have you here. What am I casting? I'm casting House Rivalries in DreamHack right now. DreamHack is giving Hearthstone. Oh man. DreamHack is giving some Hearthstone talent, some gigs to cast, which is like really awesome of them, by the way. Like I'm super excited to be doing stuff with DreamHack. So once they get more events, we're just gonna do more events with them. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, fine. Your minion already has Rush. Did you know that? You already know that your minion had Rush, right? God, this guy's counteracting me perfectly. I just need something to live. And honestly, I do have Moonfang, but Moonfang actually could suffer at the hands of this. But if I play Moonfang and then buff it, it might just win the game. Where am I moving to? I'm staying in the same state. I'm just moving into a better house because right now the house that I'm in it's in not good shape. This is one of those houses you stay in a year, realize the owners didn't take care of it, and then you just leave. Goodbye, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. I think, yeah, I just make the 9/9. I was thinking about if I played Moonfang first, but I make this minion threatening, so that way I smack him for 9 damage next turn, and then I can play Moonfang, this trades into Moonfang, and then I laugh at my opponent. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Probably means Rhino, right? Wait a minute. If I play Moonfang, And then he plays Rhino into it. How ridiculous is that? But at the same time, this is also ridiculous. I didn't have lethal with the Blessing of Kings, unfortunately. I've got a 17-17. Just one big dude. One thick guy has got 16 plus 16. Like, this does nothing. This draws spells and you didn't play Mancrick, so who even cares? 17-17 minion by turn 6. My god. I wanted to play the Moonfang and I didn't get to. Ripperoni. Alright, nothing on turn 1. Perfect. I like them when they do nothing. Now, unless you have like double, oh god, Lunar Eclipse or whatever that deals 3. I think this is safe. Yep, gotta smack it. And now we just win with Crabrider. GG. Part of me was thinking about doing this, but this is just too good. The Conviction, like, if I would have gone with the Conviction play, like, Lunar Eclipse still just kills this, and I can't justify that. Yeah, this is just game over. Now I play this on top of it. Goodbye. Or I could just literally do this. All it takes is one fishy boy. That's, bam, GG. Goodbye. Bye. Druid literally did nothing. Crabrider just... Wait, what? No, 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 not the Lunar Eclipse! Ah. Oh, wait, no, it's fine. Oh, I thought I got one more attack. Okay, we're good, we're good. I was worried about nothing. I was worried about nothing. We got our win back. Our throw means nothing. Nah, it meant everything. It meant everything. Ooh, we found a Broom. I like Broom a lot. Having a 1-2 become a 3-4 though, just a lot better than having the Divine Shield. Who knows? Maybe playing Egg next turn might be the better way of going about this, depending on what he plays. But I think I want to stop like potential Crabriders. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop potential Crabriders. Because then next turn, I guess I could play this into Egg, and then maybe have like some Conviction plays. Because if he doesn't play a minion, there's no reason for me to play the weapon. Yeah, so it looks like it's still as unlikely for him to play that. Broom with Conviction can actually be really good. Okay. This Warrior matchup can usually be really favored, but if they end up getting a lot of their rush cards, it can go downhill pretty quickly. But at least I can make the Conviction cost 0 with the Corel. Yeah, so he's playing Conditioning now? Okay, that makes sense. But I can kill the Crabrider. And he actually really can't do much else. So how valuable was this really? The 2-2 isn't a threat. There's not really a lot of cards in his deck that buff other minions unless you're talking about like Rokara. So I feel like this is fine. You hit Crabrider, this is kind of annoying, but you've already played one. And there's a lot of rush minions in your deck. If this survives another turn though, which, I mean, it won't. He's gonna trade into it. Okay, that's pretty decent. Oh, man. Alright, next one I can play Hammer of Naru. I'm not sure how much I like this play, but I mean, if he doesn't have another rush minion that can get the value out of this, I mean, if he doesn't have a rush minion that trades into this, then I just start smacking him. Wait, he's gonna do that? Does he have a 4-attack rush minion? Okay. Okay, I get this. I get this. But guess what I have? Ba-boom. Gimme. Part of me was also thinking about maybe just jamming for like the Murlocs, but I need the 6/6 now. I can always just get rid of the weapon if I want more Murlocs next turn. The 6/6 does a lot for me. Okay. Some Moro. I don't think I play the rods just yet, just because I have plenty of minions to play here. Like, I didn't need to go for the Murloc, but this is already sticky by itself, so I don't need to waste a durability for no reason. That doesn't help you, right? Yeah, that didn't win no matter what. Whew! We're so close. I can't remember the last time I've been top 1,000. 2 more wins, I think, 2 or 3. The biggest thing about having Egg against Warlock is that it makes their AoEs a little bit more clunky. Oh, I need more water. Ripperoni. I feel like this song is played like 3 times in this thing, so I'm just gonna skip it. So I can play Nerubian Egg next turn in order to make the AoEs a little bit unjustifiable. And then I can even like I can even play this to make this cost a little bit less. So we got the synergies brewing. I think I just realized why this deck is like why I just love this deck is because every single time that Righteous Protector is actually in a meta deck, I gravitate towards it, man. Every single good Paladin deck that I've ever played has run 2 copies of this card. Why are you roping this turn 1? And now I've got Knight of the Anointment to get more synergy out of this in case I don't get Hand of Adal. This is working really well. Egg, but I really just want Hand of Adal. Thank you very much. I just do it for the minion because now I can just play this, and if this gets buffed, then oh yeah, there we go. That's a perfect minion to trade into on turn 3. The counter to Mancrick. Can't stop me, man. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Unless it's Prismatic Lens, Feoris Paladin. Well, like that's not a deck that I climbed massive ladders with. I have climbed massive ladders with wait, I don't think Murloc Paladin played it. But Odd Paladin kind of played it. Murloc Paladin, or I'm sorry, Anyfin Paladin definitely played it. A lot of decks I played that used it. Maybe I should have given it to this one. Might have made some more sense. No, because then he just would have been destroyed by this. Yeah, it just made sense to do this. This is so sad for Warlock. Like, what are they supposed to do? Because, like, even if you play Hysteria, it doesn't solve the problem. Like, I would have to hit only my minions. Yeah, we just stomp Warlock. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, we have Priest against okay, we have Moonfang against Priest again. So help me God, if Nameless One is in your deck, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go crazy. Okay, just give me 1 drop. I did not find 1 drop. But I can coin 3 into 3. Round 2. Okay. I did not mean to threaten there. But our opponent will get the message. Because they're playing Priest. Well, now I have Goody 2 shields into Crabrider, Hand of a Doll. And then I can play Moonfang on this curve. What? Why is this card seeing so much more play? I'm shocked. Do you have another one? No way you play another one. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I can just trade here, play Crabrider, set up the Moonfang. Now it's looking pretty good. Okay. Gaining our tempo back. That's the important thing. Okay. Best deck in game. I promise. I promise this is best deck in game. Now I definitely don't even go for Moonfang. I just go for thick Crabrider. He needs Holy Smite in order to kill it. Believe. Believe. Oh, man. Alright, I'm playing Moonfang now. Do I have to worry about Shadow Word and Ruin? I mean, part of me also wants to, like, build the Crabrider into Blessing of Kings. Do I get punished for that, though? I don't think so. It pretty much just comes down to him, like, running, like, Ruin or finding it randomly. Keetra? Dude, stop it. I say enough is enough, my friend. Give me back my game. Give me back this game, dude. What the hell? Ghidra? Dude, come on. Ay. These perfect draws. Now I don't have my Crabriders to cheat the game anymore. Dude, this is so unfortunate. I may have to just tempo Alex and hope that I'm able to, Oh my god, you're kidding me. He just keeps drawing options. He's had this... What? Oh my lord. Get another one? Jeez, that's unlikely. I just need one good turn of smacking him. And then I can easily turn this around. But this guy's already played 3 Cthulhu pieces this soon. That means he just doesn't even have the rest of his deck. No more answers. No more. This is why we don't like Priest. This is why the Priest matchup is a little bit hard. But we still have a lot of meat. We have a lot of meat still available in the deck. Nine, 10, 11, 20. So I'm playing Felfin. He has to, I mean, he has to play like some kind of AoE in order to deal with this. And then if it doesn't get dealt with, I have HELLSCREAM. Maybe it was unnecessary to play the 4-2. Wow. I can't play Conviction. And my opponent's gonna know that I can't play it. Dude, this is gonna suck if he has like another AoE. But if not, then I just have HELLSCREAM and Conviction. Dude, stop! Stop it! Enough is enough. I'm so close. Okay, alright. Alright, no more. No more AoE. No more AoE. He knows I have the Conviction in hand, and he could probably assume this far left card could be HELLSCREAM. But let's see. 9 plus 8, 17. So I at least need the Samoro and one. And, I mean, I need all my minions in order to get the Conviction value. Okay. Desperate times call for desperate measures. But I've got another weapon. Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. The Samoro's still alive. But at the same time, what about like Apotheosis and whatnot? Okay, do not hit my own minion. Okay, good. Okay. As much as I like to just jam the HELLSCREAM, this just seems safer. Because maybe the, like, I mean, if I just play this and then suddenly he kills it and then also plays minion, or, oh my god. Ah, it's good. Okay, hold on a minute. If he plays Renew, he goes to 24. I've got 6, 12, 17, 20, oh, I got 28 damage. I've got 28 damage right now. Never mind. We are actually fine. Here I was worried. The cycle of life continues. Woo! Okay. Yikes. Beating Priest feels good. This is usually how you beat them, is because they run out of cards eventually, and you, I mean, as long as you have, you know, Conviction, any minion works. Okay, well, first day of school we keep in hand. Let's find something that works. Please and thank you. Babbling Book is pinged off in every single situation, but at the same time, I mean, I still think the Spore is better. The Spore is better, just in case I draw Hand of a Doll. Oh my god, they always have it. So we play Egg, and we start making it to where Combustion is almost impossible to trade for value. Remember how I said we'd have no more misplays? Lol. Who would have thought? Oh, okay. Wildfire. Wow, that was garbage. That was like actually the worst spell we could have gotten here. I guess I could play this to play around like Counterspell, but like, ay, dude. Cram Session. Need a buff. Give me a buff. That's, I guess, a buff, but not exactly what I want. It's still good, though. Like, I'm kind of complaining a little bit, but at the same time, like, I have make a big minion next turn, into make another big minion next turn, into make another big minion next turn, into wait, into make another big minion. Alright, that's fine. You already played Devolving Missiles here. So this should help me out a lot. Okay. So no Devolving Missiles. Devolving Missiles destroys our entire game plan. No, 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 no. He's got the other one. Okay, alright, alright. We are fine. Now I can just trade into that. Oh, Brain Freeze? Okay, sure. I would like to act like we top decked it, but we've had this card to the left of our hand quite some time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jam it. Mage. Aye. Good thing that does get the value. Wait, he had the Devolving Missiles this entire time? And he didn't play it? Why? Nani? Wait a minute. Oh my lord. Maybe I should have buffed this instead of this because like Flame Strike still like deals with this. But then I just played Karen and just like dude, like what a sweet devolve. Oh my god, again. Only hit the bad minions. Hey, look at all the Murlocs. Look at all these Murlocs. So many, man. Okay, I mean, that's pretty decent later on. I mean, that gives you a taunt, but I have Alex to get over that. So this is 10, actually 1 damage off lethal. Very upsetting. All right. Oh boy, a triple? No, man, it's not a triple because this guy's already golden. We already got a triple minion on the field. Already got a triple minion, man. But yeah, Alex just absolutely seals this game off. There's nothing he can do. We take the Alex, we win the game. Goodbye. Yeah, he thinks he's safe behind the taunt. I mean, even with the taunt, I think I still have it. Okay, well now I have to play Alex to play around barrier. Well, I mean, I'd rather have the safe kill than the not safe kill. So goodbye. It's like Ragnaros, but better. Oh, it's a mirror. That actually could have been pretty threatening if I would have had like a I guess Righteous Protector or something. Okay, so I'm gonna go for some greed here. Ah, dang it, Samoro. I love how beautiful you are, but at the same time, like, I need you to not be doing this right now. Okay. Yo, 2Red, what's going on, man? Okay, I'm here, but not gonna leave the phone on for the view, but I'm dead tired. Thanks for the support, dude. I'll catch you around sometime either tomorrow or on Monday. I have some casting tomorrow, so I mean the best thing about my my schedule coming up pretty soon is I've only got 2 more weeks of school, which is fantastic. I'm super happy that that's going to be done pretty soon, and then I get to relax during the summer and have a pretty okay, yeah, we buffed this. Yeah, I get to relax during the summer, focus on streaming. and then I'll go back in the fall. But yeah, dude, I got a pretty solid next couple of months planned. Moonfang has really good Hysteria target, right? I mean, yeah, but if I don't have a large board, then it doesn't really hurt that much. And right now, it doesn't look like I'm gonna have a very large board. So yeah, there's Mankrik and Priest of all classes. I feel like I should probably put it in this deck. Oh, the Tiny Fin! The Tiny Fin actually stays in hand because we could Blessing of Authority it. Literally, I could play a 4-mana 9/9. He needs to buff that, right? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yeah, Mankrik is too good. I feel like the more that I say it, the more I've kind of like talked myself into it. I feel like subbing Karen for Mankrik just kind of makes sense. Don't you dare death it. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Who's playing Nameless One right now? What the f— Somebody tell me who's playing Nameless One right now. This literally just like almost auto won the game. Imagine if he puts Apotheosis on this. I'm fucked. Oh my god, I need to kill that. Are you what the shit? Are you Yo, Bob the Barbecue Master, thanks for that follow, dude. Just like that, it makes it a little less painful. I'm hilarious? Nah, the game's hilarious. I'm just reacting the way you're supposed to react. What are you talking about? He silenced my Moonfang. I kept that card in the mulligan. Are you? If he plays Apotheosis, I have to concede. The worst part about this is that he can heal it. He can literally heal the card. All right, you know what? Big minion time. Maybe I could threaten him with big minion. Maybe I threaten him with big minion. But if he plays Apotheosis, I'm just, oh god. What if he steals more buffs? You are kidding me. Oh my god! Why do I open my fat mouth? Why do I open my fat mouth? Just take it. Just take it. You deserved it. You played the Nameless One. That was hard run in the deck. Just take it. Oh my god. That guy was waiting for that Paladin matchup. I'll tell you what.